Okay, and Olivia is in the Facebook group, so if you have any questions or comments, just put them in the Facebook Live comment section, and Olivia, can you just send us a message to group me or what have you, and let us know what those questions are. We were trying to stream this live through YouTube because it's a functionality just to give people a taste of our Health Warrior Roundtables, but we're still trying to work out the logistics of that. But right now we're just streaming live on Facebook, and then we send an email out to our Health Warriors and our membership community to join us as well. So the first thing we like to do is acknowledge any Health Warriors that are doing a program that is either starting or progressing. And I would like to acknowledge a few Health Warrior members that are progressing through their program, and that is Ben Jacoby, Nikiola Marshall, Michael McCormick, and Kira Friesen. Congratulations, guys. I think it's so powerful to acknowledge you guys because, you know, the true test is in the consistency, and when you progress through the different stages of your program, you know, you're only doing this because you're seeing health results and you're liking the results that you're seeing. So we commend you on staying the course because we know it's not easy. You know, this world is not set up for us to be healthy, and we commend you for staying the course and continuing on your health journey.
Yes, definitely want to congratulate you, as well as everyone that's on the journey. They started their cleanses and they're going strong.
Right. For those of you coming in for your check-in appointments, you know, we just want to say, you know, you're doing a great job.
Right. And also, I just want to point out that, you know, we're here to push you. You know, we are your health coaches and practitioners and doctors for some. We're here to push you and to help you to take your health to the next level, to help you to troubleshoot and just understand areas that you may go wrong in and why, and try to help you to get on the right track. This is a judge-free zone, so it doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter if you fall off. None of that stuff matters. What matters is that you get right back up and you know, just keep pushing. I had a client that came in the other day, and you know, she admitted that she fell off, and she was saying that she almost completely quit and didn't come back. And I was happy that she did, because a lot of times we get in our own mind and we think that we're going to be judged, or we think that we're failures. But the truth of the matter is the only people that fail are the people that quit. You understand? Right. So the only way that you could ever fail is if you quit. But if you get right back up and you keep going, what's going to happen is not only are you going to build momentum, you're going to gain some wisdom as to why you fell off in the first place, and you keep making adjustments. You keep making adjustments, and when you look back, you see progression. So never quit. Just keep pushing, and as long as you get up and you keep pushing, we'll be here for you, and we'll be here to help you. So I just wanted to point that out because I think that is very important. It doesn't matter how long you're gone, like you can come back judge-free. Let's get you back on the right track, right? So our goal is to try to help you, not just to complete a program, but our goal is to really help you to improve upon your health and to put yourself in a position so that you're preventing these problems from taking place in the first place. All right?
Right. The next thing I want to talk about is for our Health Warrior members that's part of our membership community. Just wanted to let you know that we have uploaded the replay of our live monthly training. This month's live monthly training was on the connection between stress and illness. And we did about, you know, like a 40-minute live training session on that. So all of our training sessions are archived and are on your member portal. So I just want to let you know that that video was uploaded, and then the audio is also uploaded, and the audio you can download and listen to it while you're on the go. So I just want to let everyone know about that.
Yes.
The next thing I want to touch on is we just started this Monday our monthly Health Warrior Challenge. There's a lot of action going on in the Facebook group. And this month's challenge was our Walk 1 Mile a Day challenge. And everyone is doing an amazing job that's participating. You're posting your social proof, whether it's your a picture of the treadmill, I guess, gauge or whatever you want to call it.
It's all types of pictures coming up, and we like it. We like the creativity. We like the proof. I think
The Fitbit pictures and
Linda posted her sneaker on the track or the road or something like that. So all of that stuff is cool. So definitely keep posting. And I just want to give a shout out to some people that have been posting every day. Super happy, super proud of you. Roxana has been posting. Cecilia has been posting. Like I said, Linda has been posting. Danielle has been posting. Keep up the good work. Nene posted some good footage of her doing some insanity work. That was great. Keep posting, Nene. We haven't seen anything new. I know it's tough posting insanity footage, but it could be anything. It could be a picture of the insanity box, right? It could be a picture of Sean T on screen, right? Just keep them coming. Kaika has been doing her thing. You know, she's finding creative ways to post. Keep posting. Who else? Hang on for a second. Let me pull it up. Ma'akara has been posting. Keep up the great work. Sally has been putting the work in. Mia has been doing her thing. Let's see. Anybody else? I think that's it. I think those are the main posters. If you committed to it, if you said that you was going to do it and you haven't posted yet, it's not too late.
Right.
We start posting, jump in. And for those who are active and that are posting every single day, at the end of the challenge, your name goes into a raffle, and we're going to be selecting a winner and giving away a holistic immune system kit. And in this kit, it's going to have things to keep your immune system strong on a daily basis. It's going to have things in it that you take if you feel something coming on, which will allow you to fight it off and then not come down on you, right? Sometimes, if you pay attention to your body, you'll always feel when you're getting sick, when you feel something coming on, and you could do something right away, and by that next day, it's gone. And then sometimes, you try to fight it off and it doesn't work, and you end up getting sick, and there's going to be some things in there to help you to combat that so you can get through it naturally and knock it out quickly. So that's going to be in the Holistic Health Kit. So, make sure you're posting every day. And if you miss, do double the next day or tag it on at the end, right? So we're warriors. We keep fighting. That's what we're talking about. Don't quit just because you miss a day. Keep pushing.
Right. The next thing I want to touch on is for our Health Warrior members, part of our membership community. This February 22nd, which is a Thursday, and I'm looking at my calendar. So in 2 weeks, 2 Thursdays from today or this week, we're going to be having our monthly live Q&A session, and this is exclusively for our Health Warrior membership community, where you can ask us any health questions, another way for Jamal and I to serve you and to be available to help and assist in any way. And Jamal and I were talking the other day, and I think we're going to, spruce it up a little bit. We're going to add a little incentive because we really want as many people to join us live. And we're going to start offering prizes at the end of each live Q&A and live training session for those who made that commitment to attend and prioritize their health and well-being. So stay tuned for that. We'll release information on that soon.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's going to be good.
Yeah, we're gonna pick some goodies.
Yeah, some good things to give out. One of the things that is good when you're on this journey is to build up your toolbox of different resources that are out there. So this will help you to build your toolbox. So it's always going to be different things that are going to put you in the right direction of good health.
Right. Okay, let's see. The next thing I want to let everyone know is that this past Wednesday, we recently released our latest podcast episode, which was episode number 74. And for access to any podcast episode, is always lifestrengthandhealth.com/the episode number. So for this episode is lifestrengthandhealth.com/74. And this episode was all on taking responsibility for your health. And this year, Jamal and I are really going to put a lot of emphasis into the mindset that is required to achieve your health goals and to achieve health success. And this episode, we were kicking off the year with, taking responsibility for your health, why that is so crucial to you reaching your health goals, and about empowering yourself to know that you can do it, and the thought process that goes into that. So make sure you tune into the episode. I received emails and feedback from you guys. So thank you for listening. Thanks for your feedback. And stay tuned for additional episodes pertaining to the mindset for health success.
Yes.
All right. The next thing I want to touch on is just to remind everyone that our winter elemental detox is available. We are in the winter season, and Health Warrior members, we did a training about a month ago on the importance of seasonal detoxes, and we dove into, the organs of this season, which is the bladder and kidneys, and what you need to do for that. So we created our elemental detox, which we're going to have one for each season. So for the winter season, that is available. If you are a Health Warrior member, you can log on to the Health Warrior portal. You guys get up to 40% off the program. The protocol is in the portal. All you have to do is buy your kit at the reduced rate. And for those of you who are not members, you can go to lifestrengthandhealth.com/shop to learn more about that detox program and all of our other elemental detox programs when they're available. All right. So I think that's all I have in terms of announcements.
Yeah. One of the things that I wanted to start doing when we have our roundtable is just to bring up a particular subject, because it is a roundtable, right? We're having discussions about health. So this is the time that if you have any questions in regards to your program that you're doing, this is the time to ask. This is the time to kind of commune in the chat room with other people that are going through the program. So this is the time for that. But what I want to start doing is touching on one particular kind of current event that's going on, allow people to speak on it if they want. I'll give my opinions on it. And one of the things that article that I was reading recently was published on Natural News. And one of the things that it was talking about was, children and smartphones, right? And what it was saying was that the name of the article is called The Miserable Generation. Smartphones make children unhappy. Screen time should be limited to 2 hours per day. Studies find. So basically, there were some scientists from the San Diego State University, and they were doing some research on children, and particularly teenagers, definitely younger, but teenagers, and it was talking about like their smartphone usage and their time on social media. And basically what it was saying was that children that spend more than 2 hours a day using smartphone devices and on social media, it actually led to them being unhappy overall, and led to levels of depression when they spent too much time on there. It was saying that when they spend less than 2 hours a day, that it actually boosts their happiness and their self-esteem. And all of these things included playing computer games, social media, texting, and video chatting. The more time that children spent doing that it actually made them unhappy. And it was saying that adolescents could be happier if they started exercising more and met their friends face to face. So they're making that correlation, and they don't really understand exactly why yet, but they're starting to see the correlation that is starting to have on people. And I thought that that is really important to talk about. The other day I was driving down the highway. It was late at night, and I was driving next to a car. It was dark, right? So I'm driving next to a car, and all I saw was just like these little lights, these little tiny lights. It was like 5 lights. You know, it was one in the front. It was like 3 in the back, 4 lights, 1 in the front, 3 in the back, right? These little lights. And then when we pulled up, kind of like at a light, you know, the traffic light, and then we had the light above us, and then I was able to kind of like look into the car, and it was like a bunch of teenagers in there. So you had the one teenager that was driving, and then the other teenagers, like they were literally all on their phone. So they were just like glued in their phone, just kind of looking here, and you know, that was it. Then the person that was driving, she was just driving. And to me, it was very interesting because, like, I remember, you know, when I was younger, we spent that time just really talking and laughing. We weren't really on, you know, devices. We weren't playing games or anything like that. And it does make me kind of think, like, what type of impact does that have, being that we're moving toward this kind of computer and digital, you know, technology time. So it's very interesting the impact that that could have long term. And, you know, obviously some scientists are wondering the same thing, and they're starting to do studies on these things to find out, like, how does that work for people overall. So if you want to check that article out, it's on Natural News, and I think it's really interesting. One of the things that it talks about is, you know, detoxing digitally, like how to do a digital detox, right? So it talks about, you know, getting our children to trade screen time with fun activities. Try not to use your like, you know, your digital devices in the bedrooms, which I think is great advice. Keep meal times phone free. So when you sit down as a family, you don't bring the phones. You just sit and you just work on gradually reducing screen time. And then one other thing is leading by example. So we have to be the example. So if we're always glued to our smart devices, our children are going to, you know, naturally be glued to their devices as well. Our clients that come into the office, one of the things that we really try to help people with is sleep, right? Because a lot of people are having sleep deprivation, having issues with their sleep. And sleep is really the foundation of your health. It's the #1 medicine. And one of the things that disrupts your sleep is smartphones, believe it or not, because smartphones give off blue light. And what blue light does is blue light tells your mind that it's daytime out, and it causes you to produce daytime hormones, right? And when these daytime hormones are produced, you're hormonally out of balance, because if you're looking at your phone at night and your brain and your body thinks that it's daytime, that's going to disrupt your sleep. It's going to actually disrupt your mood, because if you don't secrete melatonin at night, what happens is it disrupts your body from secreting serotonin, which is your feel-good hormone. It disrupts your body from secreting serotonin during the day, right? So just from that, I could see how, like, if you're glued and doing a lot of activity on your smart devices at night, how that's going to affect your mood during the day, right? So I thought that was a really good article. You could check it out. And if anyone, you know, has anything that they want to add to that, you definitely can. So
I also think, you know, it's a double-edged sword, because this generation, it is all about, like, technology.
yeah.
And there's so many benefits to having technology at your disposal. Like, we didn't have smartphones, we didn't have YouTube growing up, or Google for that matter. So on one hand, it shortens the learning curve and access. But then on the other hand, it's a delicate balance of living in the digital world, but living also in reality, in the importance of human connection and connecting with people, not through a gadget or technology, but face to face and in person. Because there's nothing better than personal touch or personal connection. So it's like a delicate balance. Like I think our generation, we do understand the importance of technology, but we come from the era of, having to connect with people and hang out, where the younger generation, it's all social media. And if you don't have the supervision or the maturity level or the mentorship and truly understanding how to use it and how to get the most out of it, but still having that balance, it could, like you said, lead to some emotional and psychological imbalances that you see going on with the kids today, with like the cyberbullying, where their reality is just all in social media, and where people, that's the only place they have happiness is in social media. So that is a little scary.
Yeah, I think you hit it on the nail. I think that us as adults and parents having that balance, and also teaching our children to have that balance as well, because it's really getting overboard with some things here. I saw something the other day. I don't know if it's true or not. I didn't verify it, but it seems to be like an increasing number of women being proposed to online and through like text.
Wow. I mean, yeah, stuff like that. It's like, come on. I mean, like some things you gotta just. I don't know. I mean, to each his own. I can't. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, I didn't research it, but it just seems like we are taking it a bit far, right? So this is a Q&A, and I don't see any questions. We're still playing with the times, trying to find the best time. Saturday, maybe we'll try, next week a little bit later, and we'll just try later with our times, right? Whenever you watch this broadcast, no matter when it is, if it's live or next week, whenever you come across this, on Saturdays when we have our roundtable, I want you to just kind of type in the comment section the best time for you to jump on. I'm sure it changes. Saturdays is the day that people want to run around and stuff like that and relax. But just type in the best time, whether it's 3, 4, 5, 6, one of those times. Let us know which time is ideal for you, so that we can try to nail a time that we can get the most people on, so we can really turn into a full roundtable discussion. Ideally, that's what we want it to be, a full roundtable discussion. So we'll get there. We're going to keep playing with it until that time everything clicks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And lastly, before we go, and we'll check to see if anyone has any comments or questions, is just to briefly talk about our Health Warrior membership. I know I made a couple references to it, and our Health Warrior membership is our private health community. Just so there's clarity, anyone that is working with us, that's part of our tribe. You are known as a health warrior because you have to have the audacity to want to be healthy in these days and times. So any person that is working with us or has worked with us in the past doing a program, you're known as a health warrior, and that's part of our family. We recently, as late as last year, started our private Health Warrior membership community, and that was to provide even more education, accountability, and support to help you live a more natural and holistic lifestyle. And we created this membership because there was some common denominators that we saw with over the years, 10 plus years that we've been helping people, where people who have succeeded and maybe people who have fallen off. And based off of our assessment and really looking at that and what was the common denominator in people not succeeding, it was really like the education, accountability, and support. You know, Jamal and I, we are two people, and we put everything that we have to give into our wellness center, life, strength, and health. But we're at the end of the day, we're only still two people, and it's only 24 hours in a day, right? And when you meet new clients and you have so many people on their health journey, you know, we have to think of other ways of how can we still provide the same information to people, but even more people with still the limited amount of times that we have in a day. So our Health Warrior community was born. And basically, when you become a Health Warrior member, you gain access to our Health Warrior portal. And in that portal, we have a health library where we on a regular basis add courses, different health courses to help you to live a more natural and holistic lifestyle. We are currently working on a course about seasonal detoxing and another one on eating a plant-based diet, because those are two very popular topics when people want to get healthier. So we wanted to provide a course that you can go through and get a lot of your questions answered and still receive that support from Jamal and myself. So there's a health library that courses are added on a regular basis. You gain access to our food library because food is a major hurdle for a lot of people. Nutrition, poor nutrition is the seedling to poor health. You know, it all starts with our diet and the foods that we consume. And a lot of times people don't know what to eat. When you are doing one of our programs or changing your diet, a lot of times you're starting from scratch and you might be overwhelmed, as we've seen over the years. So we have a food library where you can go and gain access to various recipes, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or desserts, and we add recipes there regularly as well. Being a member, you also gain access to our interactive health forum. In there, we have our private Facebook group. But the thing with Facebook is it's really hard to retain information and find information that has been posted months ago and so on and so forth, because we lose it in the news feed. So in our interactive health forum, there's threads in there that you can peruse and see various things that are posted. It has like a social media feel. You can create a profile, you can follow people, you can like stuff, you can tag people, but it's so much easier to navigate and find things. And there's threads in there for people going through a program if you had a particular question, or we have a private help thread, help, H-E-L-P, where it's private. So the only people seeing what's posted there is Jamal and myself. And that's if you seriously need some help, maybe you're falling off, you maybe have a private question, you can post something in that thread as well. Also being a Health Warrior member, you gain access to our monthly live training sessions and Q&A sessions. And as I mentioned at the beginning part of this roundtable, on Thursday, we did our live training on the connection between stress and illness, and we got a lot of great feedback on that. So you gain access to the live training as well as the archives being a member. Each month, we also do a live Q&A session where you can ask Jamal and my questions about your program, maybe health information that you came across. It's really about making ourselves accessible to you during those times. And the archives and recordings, like I said, are all in the member portal. Also being a member, you gain access to perks and discounts. So you gain, as a member, you get up to 40% off health products. Also 40% off, up to 40% off programs here at our Wellness Center, Life, Strength, and Health. And then you also gain access to the member store that's on the portal. So that's just a few of the things that being a member, you gain access to, and it's all a recipe to help you to reach your health goals. And the Health Warrior membership is a monthly membership. There's no contracts. You don't have to stay as a member forever. Really, we created it so that when you're working with us to achieve a health goal, that you get those benefits and perks and all the information that will be so helpful into you completing your programs and staying on the course. So that's why we created it. And as a member, you get access to your account on your portal, so you can upgrade, downgrade, pause your membership at any time. There are 3 membership levels. You have the bronze level, silver level, and gold level. And each level has its perks. Gold we call, the no-brainer membership level, because everything that you get as a gold member is phenomenal, and it's really there to help you succeed in terms of discounts, information, so on and so forth. So just wanted to briefly tell you about our Health Warrior membership. To learn more about it, just go to healthwarrior.co, or to sign up, it's at healthwarrior.co.
Yeah.
So anything else?
Yeah, no, I think we're good. No one had any questions. I see some people jumping in and out. Not too many people on today. So when you're watching the replay, because I do notice that a lot of people during the week jump on for the replay, definitely, jump in and, answer some of the questions, make any comments you have in regards to the study on, smartphones and your mood overall, so let us know your opinion on that, as well as, anything else on your mind in regards to health. All right.
All right. Thanks for joining us. And like Jamal said, let us know, the days and times, or we're going to probably stick to Saturdays, but let us know what time does early in the morning work for you. We will be open to doing that as well. So just let us know the time that works for you on Saturday, because we really want to have as many people on live with us as possible to really help and serve you guys. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, everyone. Stay healthy, Health Warriors. Peace and blessings.